Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. A man has to have something to offer to get a beautiful woman. Understand something. We just gotta be real with it. When men listen to dating coaches or pay for programs, pay for books, the men aren't doing it just so they can get, that average looking woman average body woman who probably actually will be cooperative with them and everything. Men are paying for programs and trying to do what they can to get a beautiful woman. Okay, that's fair. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just simple biology right there. You want that pretty woman, that nice body woman. But see, one of the things I'm seeing more and more, the men want that, but they don't have anything going for themselves. Now, always talk body game and getting that together, getting your body together. The men won't have that. They don't want to hit the gym, anything like that. And then it's like, as far as their bone structure and everything, regardless of how they feel about it or how somebody else see it, the men don't do anything to enhance it. Be having jacked up haircuts and, not clean, bad hygiene. And that's on one level. That's just the physical level. You got some guys, they don't have anything going for themselves. They don't have any, something about them that stands out. Definitely don't have the charisma. Don't even have, for the guys who think money and status, the guys don't even have that. Might not have their own spots, but barely working, but want supermodel of the world. Let's be real on it. Want supermodel of the world. Want the beautiful woman. And dudes just don't even have a good conversation. Can't even say, look, they can go up to a woman and just have an engaging conversation with her. But want that beautiful woman. Look, I'm going to tell you something now. And this, even though I'm using the term beautiful woman, it's a woman, period. A man got to have something going for himself. Even going beyond money and status, because some guys just think, oh, well, as long as I got money, I can get a woman. Well, first of all, let me hit that real quick. Let me talk about that real quick. How that woman going to know you got money if you don't have a conversation with her? How's she going to know you got money if you don't have any bait that's going to suggest that you have money? Some guys think, well, if I get money, how's she supposed to know? You got some guys don't even got enough balls just to go talk to the woman. She can't look at you and tell you got money. And then, you got some guys, they say, well, if I get money, but then they don't have any style or anything to even wear clothes to suggest they might have money. I know money guys never talk about style. So how that woman supposed to know? You shy, don't want to talk to her. She can't tell what you do. How's she going to tell you? If you want to meet on the street and talking about what you going to do, walk down the street, the woman can say, oh, he got money or something. Or he got status. She don't know anything about you. You're just another guy. What you got to stand out? What kind of bait you got? Seriously. But some guys want to fantasize and everything. And even some guys who get on, dating sites and stuff. Well, okay, you could tell a woman what you do. You can say, I do this. So how's that supposed to excite the woman? Because she's still looking at you. And then that's just something. Anybody could write anything. Shoot, catfishing goes both ways, and it ain't just with pictures. So you don't know that. What do you have to offer? What is it about you that a woman that would stand out, that would intrigue a woman's interest? And it's more than just how you look. That's one bait. That's a very, very good bait. And even your style. Okay. But what have I always said? Women will see a guy, they will say, oh, he fine, he look good, he got a good body, he tall. Then he opened his mouth, got some stupidity coming out. At that point, depends on how horny the woman is. But at least that guy got that much, but then you got to have more. If you talking, see, look, here's the issue. Here's the basic issue. Guys want a beautiful woman, right? You are competing with other men. If that woman, if a woman walking around and she got a beautiful face, killer body, and halfway pleasant. Hell, she could be a straight up bitch. Somebody gonna try to get at her. You competing with just cause what's making you stand out from that other man? Seriously, every time you look at a beautiful woman, every single time you look at her, a bunch of other guys looking at her too. And a bunch of other guys, while you sitting there, don't have anything going on. A guy who at least got something going on she's gonna get a couple guys on a day who gonna at least approach her, and they'll have something. And even then, they still might not make it. But think about it. I don't care who it is. A beautiful woman. She's always going to get some attention. Somebody's always going to try to talk to her and everything. So what is it that you have as a man that stands out that should intrigue this woman? Because that's just reality. That's just the reality. You know, it's amazing nobody wants to talk about that. But they still want that woman. Okay, fine. What makes you stand out from the crowd? Seriously. And a lot of guys don't work on that. A lot of guys don't work on anything. And that's the pitiful thing. The ones who want them the most, the ones who work on something about themselves. What kind of talent you got? Can you sing? Are you a dancer? Something. You got to have something to stand out. Something that makes her like take a step back and say, oh, wait a minute. All these guys talking to me, but this one had a good conversation. All these guys talking to me, but this guy had, good body. I mean, I give it to a lot of guys. At least a lot of guys do like acknowledge that a woman, yeah, she will check out the face and everything. Well, do you have at least that? You got something? Style? Something? Seriously. But the men sitting back saying, well, she should want me for this. Okay, well, what about that other guy? Like the money piece. Let me get back to the money piece. Because you get some guys, as long as I get money, I get women and stuff. How do you know a bunch of other guys ain't hitting her up who got money themselves? How you know she ain't in a place like she could be, okay, like say she a very attractive woman, very beautiful woman, and she works at a high-end establishment like some beef restaurant, bistro, or maybe some private club, or maybe she go to a gym or something, right? And got a lot of guys with some money in there, masters of the universe type. All right? How you going to compete with them? What you got to offer that stands out? And seriously, it's something that every man need to think about if that's what he wants. Now, if he wants some regular average woman who ain't getting that attention, okay, fine. Well, those guys ain't listening anyway. They say, Rom, I don't get into all this dating stuff and everything. I get what I get, and I'm good with it. All right, but it be the guys who got very little to offer who be wanting the finest women. And I'm like, okay, fine, all right. Why y'all argue with me when I say go to the gym? Or getting your shit together or talking to the women? You got to do something because you competing. And you got to outcompete. That's just how it is. If you really want that woman. Because, shoot, even if you manage to do something to get that woman, shoot, okay, like, here's something a lot of guys don't talk about. Okay, say you managed to land that beautiful woman. What you going to do, lock her up in the house? She could just go to the grocery store. Somebody going to try to get at her. Constantly. And then she going to start weighing what you not doing with what this other guy's offering. So that's the thing. If you want a beautiful woman, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. That's normal. But if you got to think, what are you doing to win? What are you doing to improve yourself to actually win? I want you guys to think about that, all right? So anyway, that's all I got for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessing.